Hey, what is going on, everybody? Tom from Tom's Randomness, and today I have what I think will be a very cool video for you. I spent some time putting together some research to make this video, but also in the beginning there you saw a box that just looked like a mess, and I have to say, regretfully, that is my coin collection. When I moved, I put everything in that box, and unfortunately, until only recently, I did not have a better way to store it in the new location. So storage space is very limited, and the only place that I have that I can put it is under the bed, because I want access to it. I don't have to dig through anywhere, and I certainly wouldn't want to put it in a storage unit where most of my stuff went. So I found some under the bed storage devices that are secure and will protect the coins and also allow me to organize the coins much better than that terrible state they're currently residing in. Today's video is about what is the value, or what's it worth. I haven't decided exactly what we're going to call the series, but this was inspired when I put together the $50 mystery coin grab bags that are released yesterday. One of the main attractions for me to mystery coin grab bags is the fun and the thrill and the excitement you get when you open up a mystery coin grab bag and you have no idea what you're going to get into. So you could get a bunch of common stuff, and I will say this, so like those mystery coin grab bags, I think I did pretty well in getting an awesome value, and I think it's because I spend the time, because I enjoy that part of the process. I spend the time to look through every single coin that I put in them. I try to learn the grades for every type coin, and I also try to be conservative with the values. So you may get a common coin in your collection that is a high grade, and it could be a huge jump from one coin to the next or one grade to the next in terms of value. So the more time you spend handling and looking over and researching in your literature and online and all of those things, the better you're going to be acquainted with values and at least two factors that are super important: condition and mint population. So mintages. So condition and mintage is not always 100% a reflection on value, but condition always is. And the mintages, some coins there were low mintages and there's just not a demand for them. But in most cases, those lower mintage coins are going to be your key dates, semi-key dates, and so on and so forth. So the more you familiarize yourself with your coin collection and or coins in general, the more time you spend in the books and learn, the more equipped you are when you're out there and you find a coin, you come across a coin that you don't have any idea what you should pay for it. You have spent the time on the back end to kind of understand each type coin and how many mintages. Now, it's hard to retain all the information, so it's good to have references, like have your phone with you and or have a red book, or whatever the case may be. But now let's kind of get into this video. In those mystery coin grab bags, or the subject matter of this video, in those mystery coin grab bags, there was a coin that I put in one of them. It was an 1888 MS64 Morgan silver dollar. Now, it's in an ICG holder and it was labeled SPL. Now, the reverse, I would agree, is semi-proof like. The obverse, not so much. I think it's blast white, and I think you have to really look at it to see it the way they see it. ICG is not as prestigious as NGC and PCGS, and you don't buy those coins in those holders with the same confidence you would a PCGS or NGC holder. And so when you purchase those coins, you're going to want to be conservative and you want to buy the coin, not the holder. Now, that is exactly opposite of what I did in buying that coin, because I bought that coin for the purpose of making a video. I wanted to show that example. And I've done that numerous times. I always say not to buy the holder, always buy the coin, but I do it for the purpose of making videos. I will buy the holder, not the, for the holder, not the coin. Some great free references I want to talk about are Heritage Auctions, eBay, Sold Listings, Stacks and Bowers, and Great Collections. Then also you have PCGS and NGC. You can get online, you can type in Google 1888 Morgan silver dollar. NGC and PCGS will be two of the top 10 things you're going to see. You click that and it'll take you to their price guide, and you'll see based on the grade what a respective value is for that coin. Now, given the fact that this coin is in a ICG holder, you're almost always going to try to buy it for a grade back or 2 grades back. And again, you're going to really want to focus on the coin, not the holder. If this coin is we'll just go through the whole valuation process here. So on eBay sold listings, the average for NGC MS64 was $120. The range was from $102 to $130. For a PCGS MS63, the average was $98, the highest being $117, the lowest being $58. Somebody got a good deal on that one. For an NGC MS62, there was only one that I found. It was $133. We'll just kick that out as an outlier. And for a PCGS MS64, the average was $127. So the average was $7 more than the same grade coin from NGC to PCGS. It was $7 more. Now, when we go up here to the PCGS and NGC price guides, we have an MS60. That coin's worth $75 according to PCGS and only $70 according to NGC. An MS62, that coin's worth $100. And that's the value I gave that specific coin because I truly do think it's MS62, MS63 at a minimum. And then NGC says $85. So a big discrepancy between PCGS and NGC on that level. Then we bump up to MS63 where PCGS says it's worth, I cannot read my writing, but I think it's 100, I don't know, I feel bad. I think it's $120. I'm not 100% certain, so don't quote me on that. My handwriting's terrible. And then for NGC, MS63 is $110. Now for PCGS, it's $140 for an MS64. So if that coin does get the MS64 grade, whoever gets it, you got a great deal. I mean, you got a great deal either way, but that would be phenomenal if it did get an MS64. And then for NGC, it's $150. So in some cases, NGC is lower, and in some cases they're higher, so that just adds confusion, right? That just adds more confusion. Now, Redbook 2023 edition, it says an MS60 is $65, a MS63 is $100, and an MS64 is $125. And in the 2024 edition, it says a MS60 is $70, an MS63 is $100, and an MS64 is $125. So the higher grade stayed the same, whereas the lower grade one jumped up a little bit. So there's another option out there, and that is Graysheet. There's also another grading company that's kind of recently come into the limelight, and that is CAC. CAC's been around a long time. They previously were known as the Green Bean and Gold Bean Company, meaning that's what they did. They put a CAC sticker on coins that were graded by PCGS and NGC, confirming, in their opinion, that coin either was the grade or was better than the grade or was a good example of said grade. Now they are doing grading, and there are mixed reviews out there on that. I haven't seen a whole lot of good ones, but they're new, and maybe they're working out the kinks or whatever the case may be. But Graysheet's what I was getting at. Graysheet is you can get a digital Graysheet, you can get a publicized Graysheet. I think the publicized ones, they're printed every month, whereas the digital one is updated more periodically or more regularly. I think it is kind of the gold standard, because they have the bid ask. So that's kind of what coin dealers use, I would say, primarily when they're buying and selling coins. Graysheet does cost money. It's a monthly subscription, so that could be a barrier for some of us. That's the reason I don't have it. I think I might get the $9.99 a month one, but I don't really see a justification for me to spend the bigger bucks and get like the $35 a month one or any of that. So it's considered the gold standard though, definitely one to consider. So after reviewing all this information, what do I think this coin is actually worth? Well, the answer is always what somebody's willing to pay for it. But let's just say this was in my collection and I had one of those nice sophisticated spreadsheets where I had every coin that's in my collection listed, the price I paid, and their respective grade, and then could track the value over time. I would put this coin in my spreadsheet as an MS62. I think it could go as high as MS63, but I'm always pretty conservative about things because I don't want to think I have something worth a ton of money and then go to sell it for whatever reason and then get crushed when I find out it is an MS62 or MS60 or whatever the case may be. So I'm a little conservative. I do think it has a shot at 63, 64, but because it's only in the ICG holder, I'm giving it a value of $100. So with that said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I hope that this roller coaster ride was worth your time. And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. We're doing a 1,700 subscriber giveaway, and I'm super excited about that. So, good luck, God bless. I'll see you all in the next one.